hello, all you fabulous people. I'm Chloe Wild.
And I'm Sonia Mungit, and we are so excited to be repping out here for Etalk on the red carpet, Bell Media Upfront 25.
The stars are already arriving. You can really feel the excitement building. We're talking big names like Hamza, Chad Michael Murray, Tom Green, and Charlotte Le Bon from one of our favorite shows, The White Lotus. They are all on their way.
Oh, and your French is so good. And in just a few moments, we're going to get all the inside scoop about the highly anticipated return of Project Runway Canada. I personally, Chloe, cannot wait for this one.
Oh, me too. Listen, there's so many stars to talk to, and you and I, we have got to get into position.
Oh, yes. Let's get this pre-show started, shall we? Well, this man needs no introduction. The one and only Tom Green is here. Hello, sir.
Hi,
hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Now, listen, Tom Green's family funny farm sounds like a blast. Can you tell me a little bit about how funny things are about to get on Tom Green's farm?
It's going to be really funny at the funny farm. I'm having a blast being back in Canada and living on my farm and riding my mule, and we're going to invite some hilarious and amazing comedians and interesting people out to the farm and do a talk show, and just a funny show in the country here in Canada.
Now, Tom, we know that you also know a lot of people. You're very well connected, and all I'm asking for, Tom, is just one name that you can give me a hint on who is coming to the funny farm.
Oh, well, because it's interesting. You kind of got me in a corner there because it was kind of going to be top secret. We weren't going to say anything. And
I put you in a corner.
So we and we actually haven't made the show yet. So it's coming soon. So you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait because I don't even know. I don't even know.
Okay.
I have people I'd love to have the show.
You know the names I do want to know really quickly. Mule's name and just two other animal names.
Yeah. Well, Fanny will be on the show.
Fanny. How's Fanny doing?
Fanny is the largest mule in Canada.
Yes.
And she's amazing. And Kia the donkey will be on the show. There's some names for you right there. Alora and Aria. But we're going to have great people, funny people on the show. Some people who maybe never have been to a farm in Ontario before to come out and help me shovel some manure. Maybe some people who have never shoveled manure before, right? So we'll have a lot of fun and we'll interview.
Also, I think my invitation got lost somewhere in the mail, so please check on that.
Come shovel some manure with us. We'd love to have you.
I would love to do that.
You can use the help for sure.
Tom Green, everyone. Chloe, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jay, Trey. My gosh, congratulations on Office Movers. Everyone is so excited for season 2, but we got to talk about how season 1 wrapped up. The Shazam Moving Company was acquired. So what's in store for these TV brothers, Eric and Everett?
Oh man, you want to tell her, or should I tell her?
I don't want to give spoilers or nothing, but it's bigger, it's better. Starts off with a bang. The comedy is sharper, the characters are booming, and they're mixing and mingling, and the chemistry is amazing.
Yep.
It's gonna be great.
Keyword booming. That's all I'm gonna say.
Keyword booming and looking very good. The outfits today.
Yeah, man, fresh from work, man. We're fresh off the shift, so we have to come out and represent. Yeah.
You guys are the movers. So if you needed an extra set of hands, which Canadian celebrity would you trust as a moving buddy?
Ooh.
Seth Rogen's got a good frame. Yeah, he's got good shoulders and stuff, good hands. Yeah, I can see him moving a bin for sure.
I'd get Mike Myers out there, say, come help me move a little bit and see what his back do. So yeah.
I want Mary Berg. I feel like she would bring snacks on moving day.
You know what? Mary would bring the energy. You know what?
No eating in front of the client, though.
No, never in front of the client, just behind closed doors. Listen, the two of you are an iconic set of siblings. I've been such a fan of you guys since your Much Creator days, but you're not the only iconic set of siblings out there. There's lots of famous ones, the Kardashian Jenners, the Wayans, the Hemsworths. Which of those three do you admire the most, identify with the most?
I definitely say the Wayne brothers. Like, we definitely watched them a lot growing up. And we had a chance to work with Marlon very, very, very briefly in our early YouTube days, so that was really cool. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely the Wayans, for sure. What they did in comedy is so inspiring. Like he said, we grew up watching them. They helped shape our sense of humor. And we're brothers.
Yeah, and your brothers. Listen, I am obsessed with you guys. I wish I could steal your jacket right now, but I'm assuming you need this inside the Bell Media Upfront. Thank you so much for being here. I'm always cheering you on.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Look who it is, my friends, Charlotte Le Bon. I'm from the White Lotus. First of all, bonjour, Charlotte.
Bonjour.
I've been practicing that all all day.
Oh, yeah?
and
It's
that
great.
is
Sounds
as far
great.
as my French goes.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Merci.
De rien.
Listen, Charlotte, listen, we knew that the first 2 seasons of The White Lotus were incredible. But
I agree.
How does it feel knowing that the 3rd season actually ended up being so explosive and literally kind of took over the culture?
Took over the culture. I mean, it's hard to grasp even for me. I mean, it was the whole experience was just overwhelming from the second I knew I had the part to the moment I was actually in Thailand shooting the thing, and then when it came out and to see how people were just embracing it and all the stuff that I was seeing on social medias and the memes, and it's overwhelming. I mean, it's difficult to expect a reaction like this. And
But you killed it, girl.
Well, thanks.
And fans also loved your line when you say, "I am not French, I am from Quebec."
It's not the same
It is
thing.
not the same. Listen,
Yes.
how does it feel to be representing Quebec on such an international
Well,
level?
it was about time to represent in such a big cultural phenomenon as the White Lotus, as a Quebecer, a proud Quebecer.
Yes.
But I mean, I was lucky enough to work with someone who was open to it as well, because on the paper, my character was supposed to be French.
Yes.
And Mike White was like, well, I mean, I said to Mike White, maybe it would be cool if she would be French Canadian because
I
it's
love that.
original.
Good for you.
And he's
Good
just,
for you.
I mean,
We're speaking up.
But he's also really cool, you know.
Hey, really quickly, if Mike White was to do season 4 somewhere in Canada, what would be like the location that you would pitch to him? You got 10 seconds, girl. Are you gonna say your hometown?
Montreal. But I don't think, I mean, I would love for it to be in Montreal, but I think people are just, they want, they want White Lotus to be exotic.
Okay,
They
so
want
not
to
in
escape.
Canada.
I don't feel like
Got
Montreal has the escape
Got it.
vibe.
We heard that
that we
loud and
need.
clear. You hear that, Montrealers?
Montreal is my muse, my heart. I live there. I love it.
Congratulations, my dear,
Thank
on
you so
all
much.
the success, and we
Thank you.
can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you.
Chloe, the one and only Charlotte, and how is my French? Good, right?
I'm joined now by 2 of Canada's finest stars, Stephen Amell, Hamza here representing For the Borderline, a crime thriller. 2 of my favorite genres, I must say. Tell us everything.
I can't tell you anything. No, it's a conflict goes on along the borderline, but it's the borderline up in the Thousand Islands.
Ooh, I need to hear more about this.
Essentially, well, as that conflict is going on, we're also trying to resolve the story between 2 childhood friends who went very different ways in terms of their legal situation in life, and they try to reconcile their differences, seeing each other for the first time after, 15 years? Something like that.
Wow, so there's history, there's drama. It sounds gritty.
Yeah.
It sounds tough, which is why I think you guys did a lot of cold plunges on set. Whose idea was it to start doing cold plunges?
That was my idea. I like cold plunges. You can get one on like Amazon. It's called a cold pod. So we just set it up, put ice in it. It was the fall too, so it was getting cold.
Not an ad, just a fan. He dragged me into it a couple of times. It was fun.
I was gonna say, I was like, if it was his idea, were you reluctant? Did you lose a bet?
No, I was just like, well, he's doing it. I might as well try it. I liked it, but I wasn't as brave as Stephen here.
Okay,
So-
important question about cold plunging. Did you put your hands in? As an avid cold plunger myself, I feel like that's an important question to ask.
I don't like hands in.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I could.
Okay.
I needed
But
I needed to brace myself. Yeah.
But at the end, I would dunk my head, except sometimes I wouldn't, because I'd just be going back to set, right? So I'd be red up to here.
You guys are amazing. Have an amazing time tonight. Happy early Father's Day to both of you, and congratulations on The Borderline.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your time.
Thanks so much.
Sonia, what a great way to kick it off. How are you?
Oh, things just got really spicy. I am here with the new MasterChef Canada judges. Hello to all of you.
Hello, Sonia.
Mary, first of all.
Yes.
Listen, this is a show that actually launched your entire TV career.
Yes.
And now you're on the other side of it as a judge. Mary, who knew you could be so judgy? What are you excited about?
It's mind-boggling. I am so excited to see what Canadian home cooks have to offer. From experiencing it from the other side, I know how stressful it can be. But I am so proud of the talent we have. I'm so thrilled to work with these 2 guys. And we're gonna bring it this year.
Yeah,
Feeling
you
good.
are.
Yeah.
Hugh, you've done this before, where you've been judgy before. Listen, what advice do you have for the 2 of them as they enter their judgmental era?
I mean, I think I'm naturally judgy from birth. Not everyone's that way. But I think you just go with the flow and speak and be honest and give criticism, but be supportive.
Okay.
It's the time to be supportive in the world.
So that's a very well said. Craig, now here's the question. What are you hoping and how are you hoping that people are going to really spice things up in this show?
I just really want to see contestants and home cooks that really want to win it all. You know, it's a huge cash prize, $100,000.
That's a lot of money.
That is.
I just started sweating right now. Okay, so we're gonna play a little game, and it's called Chef's Kiss or Burnt. So you guys are both all of you are going to get a little paddle.
I am obsessed. Okay.
So Chef's Kiss means you support it, burnt means get rid of it. So are we ready for the first one?
Yes.
Let's do it.
The cucumber salad.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we all agree on that. You know what? That's actually that's really nice. Love that you guys get along. Dubai chocolate, have we tried it? And do we love it? Oh, okay.
I wanted to be anti, but I'm pro.
You're pro,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, adding tomatoes to everything.
Oh, you're setting us up for failure here.
Oh, okay, we got one. We've got one chef's kiss. Okay, I'm really curious. You know what? Now I'm about to judge you to see who says yes to this. Pickle and jalapenos in your Diet Coke. Berg.
Love it,
She likes things spicy. Okay, last but not least, cottage cheese trend that is going everywhere right now. No, that's all I eat. That's all I eat.
Yeah, but food should be about enjoyment, not just protein.
And this is why these three are going to be the judges and not me. All right, Chloe, back to you.
Chad Michael Murray, a big welcome back to Etalk.
Thanks. It's nice to be here, back in Canada. I'm looking at the CN Tower right now. It's awesome.
I mean, listen, you're here in Toronto. You film all over Nova Scotia with Sullivan's Crossing. When do you feel most like an honorary Canadian?
Kind of always. Well, growing up in Buffalo, right over the border, I mean, I'm practically Canadian as it is. Like, we're as close as we can get. Spent a lot of time up here as a kid and going over to Niagara Falls. But, yeah, Nova Scotia obviously has a big place in my heart because of the show. And being there for coming up on 4 years now.
Wow.
I know.
We got to talk about the show. Last week's episode, Cal and Maggie finally talked about moving in together. What is next for these two lovebirds? Drama, romance, a cliffhanger?
This is Sullivan's Crossing. I'm pretty sure there's an outside chance there's going to be some drama. No, I got to be honest. The season finale, we're going to do a 2-hour season finale. Watch out.
Oh.
No joke. Watch out. Get your popcorn ready because it's a heck of a cliffhanger.
Geez, listen, lots of anticipation building for Freakier Friday, but I need to know something very important. What is your trick to the Jake motorcycle entrance when you take off the helmet and somehow your hair is like, it's perfect? Because I bike in this city and every time I take off my helmet, I don't look like Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm sure you look better than Chad Michael Murray. That was one of those things. We had just finished the longest day, and that was the last shot of the day. And so it was a mess. It was a big old mess. And you're cruising in, and it's got to look a certain way. And hey, you know what? I'll take what we got.
You are booked and busy. You're also working on a Bills fandom documentary, and you've said that the Bills Mafia is a way of life. How's the doc going?
Incredible. We got great interviews with like the biggest Bills fans that you could ever imagine. Unbelievable stories. We have, lifelong Bills fans, people who are trying to hit their streak of like 400, 500 games in a row. We have really heartfelt, pulling at your heartstrings stories. Just an unbelievable crew. Like, there's no fan base like the Bills Mafia. No one gives like the Bills Mafia. And they always show up, show out, and win, lose, doesn't matter. They're there.
Well, listen, Etalk has a surprise for you because we actually we got a Bills player here on the red carpet, the one and only Dion Dawkins.
My God. How you doing?
What's up, brother? Yeah, the crazy thing is we were like talking about what were you gonna wear, and this is something what we thought. Like we was like, Chad was gonna be different today. And I was like, he's gonna be snazzy. Even Tony said that he might wear like a cowboy leather. I said, I don't know, Toronto cowboy leather, sweet.
Hey man, I'm just missing the Tims.
Facts.
I missed the Tims.
And a little scarfy thing.
My little scarfy thing.
A little scarfy.
Although I did have a Bills hat right here hooked on, we decided to, you know, at the last minute, it was like, all right, well, it didn't clean me up.
I mean, you both look very cleaned up. Listen, it's
This guy
no
always looks
secret. He's a huge Bills fan, but I want to talk about Bills Mafia for a second, Dion.
Yeah.
Specifically, the very loud, the very proud Canadian cheering section. What do you love most about your fans?
I think that the fans, I think the best part about the fans is that they're open to welcoming the person to the fan. Like, they connect that bridge that lets it be like, we're not really fans, we're like family. And I have such a personal relationship with the fans that it's just like an iconic place to play football, and the fans love us. And I can only be thankful for being able to play football at a place like Buffalo, because, you know, I came from Temple. The fans is drastically different, and the fans here make you want to play football the right way.
Oh, I love that. Well, listen, you have Canadian fans, and there's more Canadian fans inside the Upfront, so get out of here, have a great time, and thank you for being here.
As always.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Sonia, my heart.
They say don't pick your favorite child, but I'm about to do that because this is a show that I am so excited about. Project Runway Canada judges are here. Congratulations to all of you, first of all.
Jeanne, I have to start with you. You are such an incredible legend, somebody who has championed for Canadian fashion industry, I feel like as far as we can go. How exciting is it for you to return to this and do what you love to do most?
No words, really. You know, at this age and stage of life, to be called by Bell Media to do a show like Project Runway, knowing that Coco was going to be hosting it.
Come on.
And then look who we've got here.
Yes.
You know, the brightest star on the scene. It's incredible that it's happening, but very timely, I think, too, because never have we felt more Canadian.
I agree with you. Now, Coco, you have done something very, very similar to this, but in a different franchise. What are you hoping people will see, and how do you think that Canadians are going to stand out different from all the other franchises?
Well, like we mentioned, it's a perfect timing.
Yep.
But also I think that as Canadians, people always ask me, like, what is it about Canadian models, Canadian designers that are so different? And we always get that joke, we're so nice. Yes, 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 we're so nice. However, at the end of the day, there's something about the spirit of, if I don't do it, if I don't commit to this and be really good at it, they will find it somewhere else.
Yes.
And I kind of think that's in TV, that's in media, that's in entertainment. If I am not good enough in Canada, they will walk somewhere else and
So
find
we have
it.
to find them here.
So we have to find them here, but also they are here.
They are
and
here.
I don't think we've showcased it enough. We talk about it a lot, but we have not showcased it. So today's the day where we're going to do that.
We're going to do it. Now, Spencer, I love your story because you were actually on the other side as well, where you were a student also competing. You won something to launch your career. How does it feel now to be on the other side where you get to launch somebody else's career?
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's obviously a lot of pressure, but you know, I'm really glad to be amongst, you know, these two amazing people.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to play a really quick game. Bring in the paddles. Yes, yes, yes. Because if anyone knows what's in and out, it's the three of you. So really quickly.
If we don't agree,
That's okay. Rapid fire. I want your answer really quickly. Matching sets. In? Okay, we all agree.
We all looked at the cool designer. We were like, what did
Here's
you
one.
say?
Butter yellow.
Wait.
Butter yellow color.
Very yellow.
Oh, okay. It depends.
It doesn't go with my skin tone.
How about polka dots? In, always in. Barrel leg jeans. I was wearing them this morning. Careful how you answer
really
that.
in right now.
Yes, they are. Okay. Tiny sunnies. No. Skirt on jeans.
Skirt on jeans?
Yes, on top of jeans.
I don't even know what you're saying.
It's a thing right now.
And this is where they lost me. Listen, congratulations to all three of you.
Thank you so much.
Sonia, that was a ton of fun. Hope you all enjoyed that. And be sure to watch Etalk tomorrow for more highlights at 7 p.m. on CTV.
Well, that is it for us. The big show is about to begin, so buckle your seatbelts.